So in Dan's mind now, with all this stuff that he's doing, all this rubbish arranging stuff that he's doing, kidnapping his friend and all that, he thinks he's smart. Does he actually know that this is already his own downfall? Like, he's actually going to fall with this particular one because this is too heavy. This is too much. There are things that someone can do and go scot-free, but you see this particular one, this is too much. And he will definitely be caught. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another awesome review of this amazing series. So without wasting much of your time, today's episode was great. At least this series has a lot to teach. It has a lot to teach about enemies, people that will call you their friends in your presence, and behind you they are plotting and they are stabbing you to a point that they just want you to be gone and gone forever. That is the world we live in today. So two things I want to talk about today's episode. The first one is when Andy actually confronted Dan about why the kidnappers have to call him instead of anyone else. You know, there was a twist there. So suddenly, when Andy had already confronted this guy, he then found a way to like maneuver everything. If you guys notice, he has to give the kidnappers the number of Mona. So the next call that came in was actually for Mona. If you noticed it quite well, it was straight to Mona. So they actually had Mona's number. They did not call her. They chose to call him instead. So the manipulation was so much, it's so clear for any blind person to know that truly Dan is the one behind this. Because after when Andy have already confronted him, that was when he came out clean and gave Mona's number to those guys. Because the evidence is so clear. So people saying that Dan could not be the reason behind this kidnap. I don't know if I'm the only one that is not actually saying that reasoning with them. So one of my friends actually said that it could be Mona's mom and Andy that actually plotted this kidnapping. For me, they are not the ones, because these people actually have no idea about this money. They say that it is someone that it is an insider that actually gives outsiders information to do whatever they want to do with someone. So I believe that Dan is the one behind this kidnap. The evidence is so clear, very, very clear. If you see the way he was shaking, the way he was trying to do this, do that, you know, see the way he was all vibrating, the way he was just shaking and all that, trying so hard, like trying so hard to appear nice when they were waiting for calls. He was just like shaking. He was trembling. All his body was shaking to tell you that this person has something. Probably the time he gave to these guys to call, they did not call. Maybe he told them, I'm going to Mona's place, call at so time. If you see the way he was busy checking at the phones, checking constantly, looking into those phones, it's a clear evidence that he has something to do with it. The people saying that it's Andy and Mona's mom, they could have a hand. I don't think that Mona's mom will love to watch her daughter go through this stress, this trauma, just to prove a point. No mother will let her own daughter go through this kind of traumatizing thing just to prove a point to her. No mother will let that happen to her own child. So I just feel like this is Dan's work. And another important thing I want to talk about is the part when Vivian actually got worried. You know, truly that particular scenario actually gave us the real description of the proverb that says that blood is thicker than water. No, with all the things that the brother have done to her, with all the stress courage I've put this lady through, right now she's ready to forgive him and let go, just to make sure that her brother is safe wherever he is. She's ready to sacrifice all the pain, all the trauma, all the stress, all the problems that courage have caused her, the mom, everything, for his safety. That is what a true sibling, a true relative is all about. That is what family is all about. So I'm just loving how the series is unfolding. I just can't wait for this to keep unfolding and let the truth be revealed. And I just hope that let it be done, so that when investigation will kick on, he will fall the sole proprietor of everything and let him pay for all his sins. This one, he will use the sin of this one to pay for all the sins that he has committed in this series. That is it. I'm just loving everything. So guys, that is just my honest review for today's episode. What are your thoughts? Do you really think that Dan is behind the kidnap of courage, because that is what I think. I don't know why other people are saying otherwise, but this is what I think. So I would love to hear your opinion in the comment section. Do have a lovely day and bye for now.